There, this is Listen It. Um, this is my five-year survival world tour of Survive My World Survival Time 2.0. This world was started on the 5th of October 2019 and is still active to this day. I play it on and off every, like, yeah, I go through like week phases or something. I just get on, play for a week, get off for a week, stuff like that. So, you're not going to see anything absolutely insane. I'm not the kind of person who will build like 10,000 by 10,000 giga structure that takes up half the bloody world. Nah, I don't do that sort of stuff. I just build small structures and stuff, and I just thought it'd be interesting to show everyone. So, yeah. Alright. Oh, yeah. And this world is everything you see here is built on the Nintendo Switch. Everything. On the crappy hardware of the Switch. I do have a gaming laptop, but since I started this world on the Switch, I just kept it on here. So, yeah, that's just what I've done. The performance is pretty annoying, but you get used to it. Anyway, so let's get into it then. So this here is actually world spawn. This is where I spawned to begin with. It's not really much here. I haven't built anything here, it's just a little bit of section. And just here, we're starting from the very beginning. This is my first house. The oldest standing building, Foxy's Abode Heritage Site. Foxy was my old username. Foxy the Fox. It was just a nickname I was given when I was younger. And it just stuck for a while. So that's why some things will be called like named after foxes and stuff. Lectern erected, yeah. 15th of the 3rd, 2021. Just some lore here. If you want to pause the video, you can read through that. I'm not reading through it. I've got time constraints. Build a balcony out here. This used to be a nice oceanside view. It's not anymore. Yeah, pretty basic first house, really. There's not really anything out of the ordinary. Got an attic up here. Pretty spacious, actually. Could fit a lot of chests up here. This is a relic from back when I had one of my cousins on this world for a tour, and I just made a chest for him to put his stuff in. Sun's going down. This is a basement. There's not really anything spectacular down here. It's just old enchanting room. Got what used to be a nether portal. It's all purple stained glass now because in my new base over there, I actually made a new nether portal, and well, it kept linking up to this one for some reason, so I just broke it and replaced it. And downstairs, second basement floor, I've just got work area. Nothing much. Now we head on upstairs. It is becoming night time, so I'm going to take a quick nap. Yeah, you see the lag spike there, the frames. That's Nintendo Switch. All right, so this house was finished, I think, on like the 5th of October 2019. No, not 5th, 10th, something like that. I have screenshots. I could probably edit them in, which I might do. So yeah, we'll just come over here. This is my main base here. So this was my first house, and this is like the second base that I built, and that's where I actually live now. I started building this about mid-2020, and I finished it about September 2020, I want to say. It originally started off with a conduit down here. I've got that in there. So yeah, I had a conduit and I built up the floor. I built all that up. And yeah. We've got a little pool access there too. Just chests of stuff. Here's my valuables if you want to have a look. Yeah. Got an ender chest here too. That's all my stuff. Just a workroom. This is my like magic area. I don't know what to call this. It's where the magic happens. That's another portal. I'll show you guys what's in there. This is my bedroom slash trophy room. I just keep random stuff in here. It's my music disc collection. I do not have all the discs, and I don't plan on getting all of them anytime soon because I just can't be bothered. Yeah, this is a map of a lot of stuff. I don't quite like. I don't think it's been updated in years. Up here we have the top floor. I have a beacon here. Now I know this is incredibly inefficient, but it looks cool coming out the top, so I don't really care. This is a map of like the mainland over here. Yeah, everything you see here will be touched on. That I'll show you later. That's getting shown later. Actually, you can see that right now. Just the island there. It's man-made. I made it myself. Yeah, that'll show you later too. So this is like a view of everything from here. Pretty nice view. Pretty good to wake up to in the morning. And through here, I barely ever come up here, and for good reason. There's an achievement called Where Pigs Fly, and basically I felt bad for killing the pig, so I just, yeah. You've got to drop the pig off a cliff while riding it. I don't really talk about that. Anyway. So this is like the main tower. We've got 4 other towers and an underwater section and an underground section under that. So this is the underwater section. I built this in 2021. Yeah, originally this place was just a tower on its own and the bridge. And then I built these towers around it. Just drown there. Yeah, I built the towers around it, and I built the walls, and I built these things to keep the beacons in. They don't really serve any purpose, they just look cool. So yeah, each one of these has a conduit inside, just because I could use the extra defense from the drowns and the extra range. There's all these towers are the same, but there's nothing really in them. You can get up, you can get inside with the Riptide Trident. Yeah, all these are exactly the same. And this is a grave for my dog, Skipper. He actually died in probably the strangest way. So he used to live... Oh yeah. Speaking of. So, this is my cat Ginger, but over here used to live Skipper. Now Skipper, this is all fireproof, by the way. So there was a bug in 2021 with lightning where wherever it struck on the ground, its hitbox would penetrate through the entire world. So it struck, just so happened to strike right here. It hit him. It didn't actually kill him, but it actually lit the floor underneath him on fire and burned through all of this floor here and killed him that way, which is, I just find insane. I was not expecting him to die like at all, let alone that way. But yeah, I've got a bone and stuff there. Pretty cool. Actually no, it's not pretty cool, it's a dead dog. Down here is like another sort of storage area. I've been building this place for ages and I just never finished it. I just chip away at it every once in a while, but I don't think it's ever going to get finished. This here is a stone farm. A stone and moss farm. Oh yeah, I think about these redstone builds, most of them are made by myself, but wherever I can provide credit to ones that aren't my own, I will. So, but that won't come very often because most of these are mine. Like this stone farm is my own design. So you have the you have a hop clock here which connects up to this, which tells them how long it takes to push the pistons. Then the lava and water, well, it's pretty obvious what they do. And then for the moss part, we have a locked repeater here, which unlocks when this lever is pulled, and when this is powered, it will start powering that. That comes over here, and you've got a dispenser with bone meal and a piston on top to destroy any foliage that spawns on top, because for some reason you can't bone meal moss if there's anything on top. This is a storage room. Incomplete. This is all incomplete and yeah, I've got to finish it. Here's a secret room. It's called the llama caves because it got flooded with llamas. Like trader llamas for like ages, and it was so bad it was lagging my game. I killed them all now because, well, obviously I don't want my game lagging. Because for whatever reason, trader llamas just never despawn for like ages. I don't know why. So strange. Alright, that was those caves. They're not finished. So, yeah, I'll finish them eventually. Next thing. Next up, we have this mine here. This is my mine. The interior is not really complete because I don't know what to put in it. I will complete it eventually, but not right now. The thing about this place is that this is actually technically the oldest finished building in my world, but I started building this first. So I technically consider this older. But yeah, you probably think like, oh, how the hell did you finish this before that? Well, first off, when I started, not a single one of these blocks except for this sea lantern here and iron bars and stuff weren't in the game, so that wouldn't even be possible. And second off, this actually used to look like a tiny little level 1 like Clash of Clans mine that I like upgraded it over time. I'll probably put some screenshots on screen of like what exactly it used to look like. So first version was 2019, which is when I built it here. It was really small. 2021 first half was when I built level 2, 2021 second half was when I built level 3, and this version I built level 4 was in 2024. Yeah, it used to take up a lot less space, actually. So, it's a bit of a Theseus' ship now because this isn't not a single one of these blocks is original. So it's not really even that old of a building anymore. We come down here, I have my super smelter. I mean, it's pretty simple stuff, really. Super smelters are easy to build. It smelts 2 items a second. Doesn't really anything through there. There's a control delay. Yeah, down here is my actual line. Yeah, this is my mine shaft that I've used for a while, ever since the start of the world. This is just basalt farm, really. It's not really anything. This is a mud farm. I built this recently. I right now cannot remember who made this, but it's not my design, and I will probably credit them somewhere. probably in description. Yeah, this down here is just an old staircase from back when Deep Slate was first introduced. Because this all used to be bedrock here. So yeah, this shows my world's old because there's still a bedrock layer through here. Yeah, we go across this obsidian bridge and we have this place here. This is the epitome of unfinished projects. I started this years ago and I still haven't finished it because there's not really any point in finishing it. Basically what it does is it crosses to the other side of the ocean to the my industrial district, which I also don't use anymore. So it's kind of just sat here for forever, just unfinished. The only time I've used it was to get an achievement where you had to make rails in a straight line 500 meters and ride it. But yeah, this used to be a strip mine too, if that information helps with anything. Yeah, it's just all just mine shaft stuff. It's not really anything too interesting. Yeah, oh yeah, this is how I like to mine, by the way. I mine 3 blocks and then 1 block that way, and 7 blocks in each direction. I like it. What's this? Slime chunk. This is my slime chunk, which I don't think it's actually a slime chunk anymore because they were moved. Yeah, does work. There we go. Alright, now we're going to head down to the Deep Slate layer of this mine. Wrong elevator. There. Alright, so the Deep Slate layer, I actually only added an elevator to this recently. I just used a staircase because I'm lazy. Someone mining. Not anything that special. Shut up back up here. And yeah, next up we've got this beacon here. It's just quad beacon. Really? Oh, okay. I don't know what I say, it's bugging out again. Yeah, this is just beacon stuff. Really. Just a quartz pyramid. It was originally here back in like 2020, but I moved it over here not too long after I built this pathway in like 2020 because it used to represent the center of like the center of the capital. This is the capital district I'm in, by the way. Yeah. Yep. This square here, just a square. I put a Christmas tree in here every Christmas. Interesting stuff. This is my greenhouse where I have all my bees. I did try to make an automatic farm. Oh great, it's raining. Actually, you know, I'm gonna go to bed quickly. Alright. Yeah. It's pretty simple manual beehive. I did try to make an automatic system here without a tutorial. It didn't work because I don't know how it works. I will do something. I will make an automatic bee farm eventually. That's like on my to-do list. Just up here, this is a statue of me throwing a trident. It's my favorite weapon. Inside It wants to let me inside. There you go. Yeah, inside we have just some tunnels. I have like a labyrinth of tunnels that lead to like major locations underneath my base. Oh, I forgot to show this. This is a lightning alarm system I made. I'll go back up. Yeah, look, you got tunnels that lead to all different places in the base and stuff. I'll show you entrances when I get to them. This area is an entrance. So yeah, when lightning strikes the lightning rod on top of that copper tower there, or I press this button, an alarm system activates. I don't really use it anymore, but it was useful back when back before lightning rods existed, and lightning striking my house and causing fire damage was a genuine risk. So yeah, this actually predates this upgrade, the alarm system. Oh, I pressed the wrong button to turn off it. Yeah. That's the alarm system, and that thing there. Next up, we have this little. Oh yeah, those are all diamond blocks, by the way. Just thought you should know. These are my horses. That's Skulkin, my skeleton horse. Had her since 2019. This is Warhorse. I've had him since 2021. I take him out for a ride every once in a while. Got some stuff in there. And this here is another historic area, building, whatever you want to call it. This is my farm. I built this back when this was considered the outskirts of my territory, but now it's not really. I used to use it a lot. I don't think I ever use it like now, which is why I've had thoughts of getting rid of it, but I'm not sure what I want to put here, and I'm not sure if I even want to get rid of it because it's historic stuff. So yeah, it's just your average run-of-the-mill farm. Over here we have my auto sugarcane farm and my auto bamboo farm upstairs. This bamboo farm was actually extended onto about a year ago. This was originally just one story with the sugarcane farm. Oh, but it now has bamboo. I think it's pretty easy to see how this works. It's just that. Oh yeah, down here. This is my netherwort farm. Just a netherwort farm, really. Not really anything special about it. Up here we have this tree here. This is a vine farm. I used this a lot before for like mossy cobblestone before moss blocks were added, but now that moss blocks are added, I barely ever use this for mossy cobblestone. So, I don't know. I think it looks alright. But I think I should also get rid of it, because it's taking up space. And it doesn't really fit with the overall theme of this place anymore. Because I built this back when this was all just like grasslands and wood, like this place over here. So, yeah. This is the entrance to the capital. It's just an entrance, really. And over here, we have some watchtowers. You got a good view of the Cliffside Archives and Chink Cathedral. We'll be getting to those soon. And yeah, it's just like watchtowers and a wall. Down here we have, this is actually pretty cool. So down here we have just another entrance down here. But yeah, and then we have underground canal. This is connecting up to the labyrinth, by the way. Yeah, this is a underground canal that I have going on here. It runs from this end to the other side here. This links up to the Cliffside Archives, and this is one of my main forms of transport. I use a Riptide Trident and my Elytra, and I fly straight forward. It'll get me to the other side of the continent, like, pretty fast. It's pretty cool. I thought I'm completely on my own. Yeah, look, I even have these, like, little holes that you can fly up out of. That's where this leads to Foxtown. That'll be shown soon. Yeah. Cool stuff. Okay, this is a bridge. Just to entrance to the capital. You see, you've got the canal there. And it drops out into the this little bay here. But yeah, I actually this whole area is divided up into like districts. So this is the capital district. That's Foxtown over there. That's Dolphin Shores. This area here is sort of considered part of Foxtown too. Then over there you have Crater Valley. Crater Valley is like where all the new buildings and stuff are going. Through here, this is just like a entrance area. So yeah, we'll be getting to Chinc-Uccle Cathedral later with another entrance here. But yeah, we're looking at the Cliffside Archives now. I quite like what I've done with the terraforming here. Yeah. So, a little bit of story on this place. This took me a year to build. Not because it was, like, hard or anything, but because supplying the Dark Prismarine was incredibly difficult because I had pretty much exhausted every single Dark Prismarine, like, blocks from every single ocean monument near me for ages. So to finish this, I actually had to make a Guardian farm. I know I said I didn't like to build big farms, but that's one of the only big farms I've actually made on this world, purely to get the Dark Prismarine for this, and it's also come with the side effect of giving me pretty much unlimited experience. So yeah, we've got the library hall here. Nothing much. We've got a lecture hall here too. So this is like a library slash miniature school. Yeah, you've got like tables and chairs and stuff around there. Okay, this is one of my first buildings that didn't really have a purpose, because I've sort of gotten to the point where I just don't build for purpose anymore, I build for fun. So it's just like, I made this just for the hell of it. Got the bell tower here. Bell works fine. Oh yeah, it's got a pretty nice view of the sunset up there too. Yeah, good view. Okay, through here, I actually have a prison tower. Now, what's a prison tower doing in a school? I don't know, the professors are doing experiments on stuff. animals. I don't know. I was going to put stuff in these, but you can just walk through the bars. So it's not a very good cage. It keeps going down. You can see here we've got little prison area through here. That will be shown very soon. Yeah, nothing much. So we've got a little library there. And here you've got water. Yeah. We come back upstairs here through this trapdoor. Through this door here, down the hallway, and through here we've got more library stuff. This is actually a maze. I won't show the whole thing because it'd take too long to show every single path, but yeah, I've made a bookshelf maze. We come down here, we've got more stuff. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get lost in this if you don't know your way. Yeah, look here, this is where we just were with the prison cell. And through here is the sole like mechanical purpose of this place. Forest fruit farm. That's it. That's all the in-game purpose this thing serves, just a forest fruit farm. Trust me, there's even more outrageous stuff coming. Like, this isn't even the beginning of useless builds. So where if we leave, instead of leaving through the normal way, we actually come through. Oh, bloody autosave, bro! Just teleporting me all over the place. Yeah, if we come through here, we've got this door here. This is the entrance I was talking about before that leads to this area. Leads back to the canal. So we can come back out here. And we're back in the capital. What next? Yeah, these acacia trees you're seeing everywhere. I've planted these myself because I like the look of them. I know a lot of people don't, but I just do. For it to Chink Aqua, go down here. This is where my sniffer lives. Looks like he's found something already. Looks like something's not happened to that stuff there. Yeah, this is my sniffer. This is smell. He smells. Full seeds. Yeah, this is meant to look like a rib cage. Sometimes it looks like one, sometimes it doesn't. On the inside it looks like one. From the outside it looks like rock spikes or something. But yeah, I wanted to make it look like a rib cage because like that thing's like prehistoric, like fossil. You dig it up through archaeology. So I just thought it was fitting. Alright, now we go to Chink Aqua Cathedral. This is the most recent building in this world. So yeah, this is the most recent building in this world. 5 years of survival. Yeah, I actually made this to commemorate 5 years of playing on this survival world. And it's pretty extravagant, I reckon. So yeah, you've got these things here. Actually, yeah, this cathedral wasn't even supposed to be here. It was just meant to be this like arena, and then where the cathedral is, there was meant to be a third one of these towers. But I'm glad I didn't do that because this thing looks amazing, I reckon. So yeah, this fountain's actually meant to represent Foxtools Wizard Tower. You can see just over there. Yes, you've got the central tower here. You've got the exterior, towers, the 4 miniature ones, and you've got the wall. And this gravel here is supposed to represent the outside. Symbolism. And this is the inside. This is the congregation hall. I'm not religious, so I have no idea what the actual words of, like, I don't know what actual rooms in a cathedral are called, so I just call this a congregation hall. This is where I guess stand up here and preach things to no one. That's diamond armor up there. They're holding tridents, and that is meant to look like a trident, like fork there. Trident prongs. I reckon it looks pretty cool. If we come over here. Oh yeah. Another cool thing about this place is I have a bell that actually rings at the crack of dawn every day, and once it turns night. I don't want to wait for it, so I'll just activate it now. But yeah. I designed this myself. But yeah, every morning and every night that happens. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Upstairs. No. Upstairs there is nothing. This is it's exactly the same on the other side. There's nothing. I don't know what's put in these. I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah. Pretty cool view from up here. These are the rafters. There's nothing over this side. But over here, you can get up to the bell tower. Got a bit of roof access, if you ever need it. And up here, you have the bell. This is the bell, by the way, that's meant to be making the sounds that are happening down there. Oh, there we go. It's ringing. Yeah, this bell's meant to be making those sounds that you just heard, and that mechanism was originally going to go inside this tower here, but I realized I made it way too small to fit it in. So, it's not happening. Yeah, that's pretty much all of the cathedral. I'll do a flyover of it, just so you can get like a full shot of it. Yeah, this didn't take too long to build, just because I was like locked in while I was building it. I just smashed it out. It only took me like a month. Plus, I used materials that I pretty much already had on hand in abundance. I like what I did here with the copper, with the lightning rods upside down for the candlesticks. I think that was pretty cool. But yeah, I actually do have plans to expand this out here. I'm going to put cloisters from here, probably out to around here, it wraps around here, comes out here. So, yeah. Oh, we're in Crater Valley right now, by the way. You've got all these. Some of these are naturally generated, but this is made by a charged creeper. I filled it with water so I could use my Riptide Trident in it. Yeah, it's called Crater Valley because it's full of craters. It's pretty much pretty self-explanatory. Wait, up here. Let's go up. Nice view of the cathedral. Oh, its glory. I quite like it. This is very nice. stare that out there. Yeah. So, I think next up we'll show this. This is something I built last year, towards the end. It's just like a tree emporium, I guess. Full of different wood types and different saplings in it and stuff. It's just random shit. Resident warped. Yeah, you can jump up here, climb the tree. I built this before that. It feels a bit out of place now, just because this was just flat grassland before I built that. But I think I like the contrast, to be honest. Oh yeah, another fact about the cathedral. The exterior was sort of inspired by the Lincoln Cathedral. I just liked what the outside looked like and decided to bring it in here. But I color swapped it, obviously. It's not green in real life. Yeah, so we're gonna be making our way over here now. This is an artificial forest I made as a tree farm. This is pretty recent because tree farms and me do not go together very well. I always end up making them into they're just a mess. So I'm just like, well, why not embrace that and just turn it into a forest? And that's what I did. Got a forest with every single overworld tree type in here. Got, oh yeah, there's a creaking heart here. Put that there. So I can get resin. I just think it's cool that I just have a creaking wandering base at night. Yeah, this wall here. Just a wall to keep mobs out. And I like it because it sort of separates the civilized area from the non-civilized area over here. There are plans to expand out here, but it hasn't been done yet. It's a completely different district. I think I call this place the Covey or something, because it's like a cove, all around there. Somewhere around there, yeah. Now, I guess I should show you out here. Yeah. There's a lightning rod there, I didn't even know that was there. Okay, so through here, this is Foxtown. These are my villages. These are actually my villages. I don't have a trading hall because I think that's me. So this is a naturally generating village that I just kind of colonized. Built walls around to keep mobs out and any raiders that come by if I ever decide to do a raid here. And yeah, it has worked. This place is thriving. In fact, it's thriving so much there's an overpopulation problem. Hence the beds all over the streets. There have been plans to expand, as you can see, but like your average government, I just kind of squared off the area and did nothing with it because I just can't be bothered, really. Oh yeah, it's also because of the second vanishing as well. So there's law to this village. So we have the first vanishing here, which is where a lot of zombies attacked this village before I built the wall and wiped out the population down to 2 villages. So I basically trapped them inside their houses to breed. The second vanishing was actually due to a bug in the game in Bedrock at the time, which just made passive. I think it was all kinds of mobs. Any mobs that were like just barely outside of your render distance would hit like this sweet spot and just disappear. So that caused like half the population to disappear right before I was about to start the expansion. And then because of that, I just never got around to it. And then literally months after they recovered from the second vanishing, the third vanishing happened, which took the population down to 1. So I actually had to go get another villager from a village about 500 blocks down that way and bring him over here just to repopulate. Crazy stuff. So yeah, this area is actually connected up to the canal system through the well. Like, yeah, I was over the other side just not too long ago. I haven't really built much within the village itself. I sort of kept all the houses as they were, just because I wanted the villagers to feel at home and stuff. Oh yeah, except these 2 houses here. There were 2 houses here that I just blew up because I didn't want them taking up my stuff. Yeah, look, you can see the craters under the blocks. Alright, and we head up here. It'll take us to, I think, the final district of the mainland. We have Dolphin Shoals here. It's called Dolphin Shoals because the little peninsula that it's on actually looked like a dolphin tail before before I built all this stuff on it. You see, look, you got the fin there that curves up, and then you've got the long tail there. Oh yeah. This is Dolphin Shoals. This used to be a blacksmith's house. It got repurposed to just little house for me to stay in when I was over here. But I removed the bed because it was too close to the village, and it'd make the villagers want to come down here, which would mess up a lot of things. So I just stopped. Yeah, it's just a harbor, really. This is where I had my first death. This hole here. Before this, before I flattened this out, there was a hill here that was about 30 blocks tall, and it was massive. Absolutely huge. I flattened it out. Right, but before then, I used to come here to mine sometimes. And basically one day I was mining coal in here, and about 3 drowns just came in and jumped me and killed me. And that was my first death in the world. And I'm still not sure if I should keep this hole or just remove it, because it is pretty ugly. And it doesn't fit with the harbor at all. But then again, it's a piece of history. So, really, who cares? Right, like... this is a tree farm. An automatic tree farm that does not work. It's, a modified design from another creator. I kind of like looked at their design on YouTube and then made my own from that. But yeah. Good stuff. Here is just stuff. Yeah, it's just a harbor. Boat Sheep's grave, 2020 to 2022. Yeah, basically how he died was I accidentally hit him with my Riptide Trident and it just killed him instantly. That is a very shocking theme with this world. I tend to accidentally manslaughter my animals by hitting them with my Riptide Trident. Yeah, it's not fun. This is just an area. got a bloody drown. What do you want, mate? Yeah. Yeah, that's just that's like a private jetty for the lighthouse keeper. It's got some berry bushes out the front. This is cellar. Believe it or not, this actually has connections to the labyrinth through here. It goes under the river. Oh, it's a little light there. Yeah, so that's the cellar. This is the inside of the lighthouse. As you can tell, this is quite old because I don't have a lot of detail or anything on the interior. Oh, I like this though. Shroomlight was just added to the game. I wanted to figure out a way to use it. So I just grabbed a bunch, made it into a ball, and put it inside the top of the lighthouse. And it's kind of just like a hanging giant Shroomlight in the top of the lighthouse. It's pretty cool. Yeah, okay. Autosave. Yeah, it's got a nice view of everything here. And yeah, that's pretty much mainland Foxland. There's some minor things I could go over, but they're so inconsequential it really doesn't matter. I'll show the nether now. Oh yeah. One last thing. This in here is my bird Chuck. 2021 to 2022. Yeah, I killed him with a Riptide Trident while he was sitting on my windowsill while I was trying to get up to my balcony. Yeah, I have a horrible track record with my animals. So I'll show you the nether. There's not a lot of like construction in the nether that I can really talk about, but it's still interesting. Yeah, let's take a lot of work. So yeah, this is my nether hub. It's like a mini fortress. It's not really much here. Yeah, you've got the top floor, so you can look out at hell. In here, that leads to new chunks, because these are all old chunks here, so I couldn't get ancient debris, so I had to go pretty far to get new ones. Oh, these rails here. Okay, I will ride these rails. Hold on. Okay, so essentially what this is just like a minecart station for transporting frogs. Now through this portal here is actually part of that, and I'll show you that now. My audio is cutting out a bit. I don't know why. It's taking a while. That's normal with the Nintendo Switch. Alright, so I've done a few things here. When it loads, up that mountain there is where I did my frog achievement, where I had to get a frog from every biome and put it in the nether for magma cubes. a mountain will appear there eventually. And here, oh, there's a husk here. Okay. All right. So just here is where I did an achievement for Striders, where I had to take one to the overworld and take it through 100 blocks of lava. Interesting stuff. And I've also got like a mini base set up here whenever I need to come out here. There's not really anything. It's not too much here. There's a village down there with no villages in it too. Right, let's take it back and ride the rails. Taking a bit again. Alright. So let's get on these. Just over there we have my nether fortress that I use. And I'll stop talking from now on, just so I can enjoy the ride. Oh. It's like a bastard blown up this bit. It's alright. I'll fix it later. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this rail only works the whole way one way, because yeah, I only use it to transport frogs, and like, yeah, you can't get up here without powered rails, because I only use it to transport frogs in one direction. So there's not really any point in having it go the other way. Plus, it doesn't really matter, I just use my elytra. I think we're getting close now. Yep. This is my Froglight farm. We've got Jonathan Bills II, FaZe Bob Wilson, and King Jeremiah Todds IV. And basically it's pretty simple stuff. I can show if this gas goes away. Yeah, I don't come out here very often because it's a bit of a nuisance. Oh my god, will this gas go away? There we go. Okay. Basically what I do is I get a magma cube and I lure it over. I have blocks on me. Alright, this is probably really painful to watch. This isn't fun. Okay. I think he's... No, he's not inside. Surely he follows me in. Yeah, there we go. So that's... I basically just get big ones to follow me in. And I kill him. It's incredibly inefficient. And I just get the frogs to eat him. Before they die of thorns. Yep. Alright. And that's how I get my frog lights. So yeah, you've got pearlescent ochre, and there's some... They give you green ones as well. But yeah, don't come out here for very obvious reasons. It is very difficult to set up properly. And I don't really use frog lights that often. So yeah, these guys just left to their own devices. Now we go back. So this pretty much concludes the nerd for now. I will be coming back later because it's the only way I can get to one other thing I have to show. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. I don't really care. So yeah, that pretty much concludes the nether. I will be heading back now. I'm gonna take a quick nap. Alright. So, next thing on the agenda is actually just over there. My chunks load. This here, once it loads in, is Mount Magmia. This is actually a level from Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, specifically the Bowser's Fury part. I don't know. I really like the level, so I just decided to build it in Minecraft. And I think it looks pretty good. Give it a quick flyover. Brother. Oh yeah, unlike Chink Aqua, this does have a purpose. I was going to build 2 farms here. So, down here, this is going to be a kelp farm when I actually decide to build it. So for now it's nothing. Just a pool of water. And then, come up here. This is my lava farm. This is pretty much the main reason I built this place. Just for a lava farm back when lava cauldrons were first added to the game. That's it. That's all. Yeah, I really don't know what to say. I Oh yeah, this place is still under construction. I started building this in 2021 and it was finished 2022. It took me about a year to make the exterior. I'll get into why it took so long in a second, but this place is still under construction because basically I'm lazy. I get to a certain point when I'm building large structures where I get to the interior. I'll smash out the exterior and then I get to the interior and it's just like, I don't know where to go, really. Like, yeah, look, I've got plans laid out and stuff. I just haven't got to it because, like, I don't know. I just don't really care that much about how it looks on the inside. For me, it's always the outside looks. So I sort of just leave the interior and chip away at it when I can. But yeah, the reason this actually took so long was because of the dripstone. I didn't actually get my dripstone from caves. I got it from villager trading. I had a villager who had sold me dripstone, and if you remember the vanishing from earlier, it actually happened twice while I was building this, and both times my dripstone villager disappeared. So that had set me back like quite a bit whenever I was building this, because well, obviously I needed the dripstone, but I had no way to get the dripstone, and it was pretty bloody annoying trying to get a villager. Dripstone's like a max level trait on stonecutter villagers, so I have to fully level up a villager, and if you didn't have it, I just had to kill it and start all over again. It was so bullshit. Oh yeah, it's built now. So, who cares? This is one of the highest points on the wall I built as well, by 134. If the Switch had a higher chunk render distance, you'd be able to see a bit further. But you can't. Okay, so next up, we have more stuff in the ocean. Well, I call it the Central Sea because it's sort of like the center of everything. This is Lookout Island. This island isn't naturally generated. I built it myself. On top of like this. This is the original depth of the water here, and I kind of just built it up. It's not really anything special. I like to go here sometimes and look at the mountain and my wizard tower from here. It's pretty right. Yep, you can see it coming into view now. This is one of the most recent things I built on here. I built it specifically for Chink Aqua Cathedral, just to get the ink sacs for the Dark Prismarine. It's a squid farm, basically. This wasn't designed by me, and I can't remember who designed it. So when I find that video, I'll put it in the description, but yeah, it's pretty good. You can see it's starting to run already. You just stand there and wait for squids to die, pretty much. It's done a bit of work. Moving on. This hole in the ocean here is 0, 0. I wanted to do something special for the center of this world, 0, 0. So in like 2020, I drained out, I think it's, what's this? I think it's 11 by 11, maybe. I drained out like 11 by 11 circle for 0, 0. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Draining it only took me about a few hours, about one night. I could have made it bigger, but I don't know if I have the patience for that. And it was getting pretty boring, draining everything out, because like, draining large bodies of water out with sponges is just not fun at all. I thought it would be more fun, but it's just not. Alright, now over here. We're on the other side of the Central Sea now, and this is industrial Foxland, at least the start of it. This is the transportation office here. I started building this in like 2023 and have not touched it since. I just thought it'd be a cool idea to have a transportation office on the other side of the sea, but yeah, I just never got around to finishing it. And honestly, actually, no, it doesn't look too bad. I know what I'm saying. Yeah, I just felt like I had to like colonize this place a bit more because, as you can see, this place is just not like nearly as built up as what I have over on the other side of the world. And this here, this is the other side of Deep Sea Metro. So way at the start of the video, I talked about that mine shaft that got turned into a metro station tunnel that went under the ocean. This is what I was talking about. This is the other side. It looks like I've got a friend following me down here. Sure, try it. Oh, you did. Okay. How it come back up? All right. Next thing. Next thing on the agenda is my skeleton farm. Just here. I use this for XP quite a bit early game. I don't really use it too much now, but it's a good source of bone meal whenever I need paper, and whenever I need lots of paper fast and I don't want to waste my resources from the automatic sugarcane farm, I'll yeah, so just an example. I take this, make it in bone meal, chuck in this dispenser here, turn it on, and I just sit here and do this. Yeah, it's just so much sugarcane. Yeah, it's pretty much, that is the skeleton farm, that's the whole thing. It's not awfully sophisticated. It's getting dark. I will actually go to sleep because there's a lot of mobs that spawn out here during this time. It's not very lit up. That this here is a would-be zombie farm. I just haven't gotten around to turning into a farm yet. I don't think I ever will. I don't really need rotten flesh or any other zombie drops. Oh yeah, this place is a really nice like flower forest kind of like glade place, which I think is kind of ironic. I'm turning into an industrial district, but yeah. This over here is the cave where I usually fight the Wither. It's pretty, well, I mean, I think you pretty much know what to expect from that. It's just basically just a giant hole at the bottom of the world. That cave is actually different from the cave that the Wither originally broke out of. That was close to my base. That was over on mainland Foxland. I think it's just underneath. Oh what was it? It was just underneath the underground canal, the part that leads out to the ocean, behind the continent. Yeah, this is a cactus farm that I started building and never finished because I don't really need cactus. And this eyesore is my creeper farm that doesn't work. And it also drops a whole bunch of other mobs for some reason, even though I put buttons in there. I probably missed a spot. But yeah, you essentially just stand down here and wait for creepers to fill in. It's not AFKable. All around is just pretty crap. It's not good at all. And Bedrock spawning mechanics doesn't make it any better. Nothing spawns in farms like this. So yeah, that's all of Industrial Foxland really. There's not too much over here. Yeah, I think it's about time I head back to the mainland. There are a few villages around that I do visit from time to time, but I don't really like. They're not worth showing. Alright, so next up we have my Guardian farm. And because chunk loading is so horrible in this game, I need to actually get a wave compass, whatever the hell it's called, waypoint. There we go. Monument Island. So yeah, this is my infamous Guardian farm. And wait for these chunks to load. There you go. Alright, so about 1,000 blocks this way is my Guardian farm. It's designed by Silent Whisperer on YouTube. If you play Bedrock Edition, you probably know who that is. It's like an upgradable version. I only built the lowest level of it just because I didn't need that much experience or prismering. It already provides plenty. But yeah, it's like a module based one. I've got 4 modules in my farm. I think you can have up to 32. And it's bloody good, I must say. Alright, this is Monument Island. This is sort of a second mini base I have. There's not really anything I have here. I do plan on building something on this island, like a small house or something. But right now it's just a glass pillar and a jetty. Because once it loads, that's by my Guardian farm over here. This thing is brilliant. I'll turn it on. Now I'll repair one of these shards with the one I just got. There we go. Alright. Let's turn this thing on. So how this works is it works on Trident Killers. Basically, each Guardian spawns at a specific position in an ocean monument. You can see there's an ocean monument just there. And basically, if you block every single area they can spawn in, except for one, they will always spawn in that position. So basically it relies on that, and then it uses a Trident Killer to kill them, and Water Streams to bring all the loot and XP up to you. And Trident Killers are good because if you hold a looting sword in your hand while the Trident kills them, then it counts technically as using, well, a looting sword. So we just turn this on. We'll give it a quick moment. Look, you can see it working right now. Stand here with a looting sword. Yeah, you can see the stuff coming up now. If my current level is an indicator of how good the XP isn't on this, then I don't know what is. It's about the same as an Enderman farm, like a proper one, not the shitty one I built in the end. But I won't be showing anyone. Yeah. It's pretty good. There's not much stuff in here right now because I used all the Prismarine shards for Chink Aqua Cathedral recently. But yeah, I sell all this COD to fishermen and stuff for emeralds. It's just good all-around farm. Got XP, you got fish for emeralds, you got the Prismarine and Prismarine crystals for building. It's just great stuff, really. Turn it off. I like to pick up the tridents when I'm done because on Bedrock, tridents that are unloaded like to fall through the map. They like to fall through the wall, and I don't like to see that happen because tridents are hard to get. Not as hard as Java Edition, but it's still annoying. Put these back. Right. So that was the Guardian farm. There is one more thing that I have to show. And it's quite far away. That's the wrong compass. I have a second base that I actually haven't visited in like 2 years. And it's about 20,000 blocks away. So we'll be taking the Nether. And I will also be probably speeding up this part of the video, just so you don't have to sit through 20 minutes of me walking or flying. So, yeah, we can cut to that now. So we're back in the Nether, and the way to this place is up here through this ladder. Yeah, I have a whole tunnel network up in the Nether roof. This just leads to like the roof area on top of thing. Okay, wow, I'm outside for like 5 bloody seconds, man. Go. Die. Alright, so that just leads up above onto the like cliff on top of the fortress, but up here we have my tunnel network for the Nether, or part of it. Oh, yep, great job, autosave rubber banding. Right. In that direction, that is for the update, latest update that just came out when I was looking for the Power Garden, and I realized that on Chunk Base, the coordinates I found on Chunk Base, I went positive instead of negative, so I ended up having to go all the way back and go in this direction instead, and that's where I actually found the Power Garden. Anyway, now I'll get rid of that netherrack. Time to go. I'll see you guys in about 15 minutes. Alright, we're here. This is the nether hub of my holiday home that I haven't visited in a while. Before we go in, I just want to show you down here. There's just another access point for the nether hub. Just a random crimson forest. Wow, I'm instantly getting jumped the moment I get out here. That's insane. Yeah, so just a random crimson forest. Who really cares? I could have made the process of getting here a whole lot easier by building a ice pathway for boats, but I don't really have the resources for that, especially one that long. That was about 2,000 blocks, and I just don't really have the need to because I don't come out here very often. So I can hack the 15-minute journey. It was a bit less this time because I used my elytra though. Alright, and this is my extremely flammable holiday home. I think you could probably guess what this is, especially by the staircase here. But this is actually a woodland mansion that I've repurposed into a holiday home for whenever a new update comes out, that I have not used because most of the new updates right now have been revolving around biomes that aren't anywhere near this place. But I like to just come out here every once in a while to just live. I'll use the bed here to sleep. Alright, so first floor. We've got a storage room here. That was naturally generated by the women mansion. I haven't really done much to this place, really. All these rooms here I cleared out and I did some stuff to the carpet. And this dirt layer here. What I was going to do was I was going to build a mob spawn in here. And then place tinted glass all along these walls here. And then I was going to build a basement where the mobs all fall into so I could get stuff from them. It wouldn't have been very efficient, but it would have looked cool. Just having mobs sitting here in the middle of a mansion. Excuse me. But yeah, that didn't happen. And it probably will never happen because I don't really go here anymore. Onto the second floor. Actually, yeah, this is enchanting stuff. What is actually in these chests? Oh, you've got some old nether stuff, some iron stuff for some reason. Some more iron armor. Random blocks I found in the mansion. Holy shit. I've got to take some of this home. My god. I could use this stuff. I mean, do I really need it here anymore? I could have come here if I needed any dark oak wood. Yeah, you got a map of the area. That's the little, like, peninsula that comes off here. I've got a little farm over there. I'll show that later. Second floor. There's not really anything here. just because I haven't really gotten to improving the second floor yet. It should be mob proof because I got sick of being ambushed by creepers while I was trying to go to bed. I don't know if the third floor is mob proof yet though. I don't think it is. No, definitely not. But yeah, second and third floors are just like normal woodland mansions. Yep. Now we go outside. Alright, at the front we have the front porch, directly leading onto the lake here. We have a little boardwalk here, which leads to a farm. Got a sugarcane farm there, through this tree here, and on the other side here I've got a farm, potato farm and a carrot farm, for if I need food out here. If we come out here, this is the peninsular area where we saw on the map. We've got a little jetty here for fishing, boat. Now we've got like a pillager watchtower that I built myself. It's got a basement down here. Second floor. Third floor. Yeah, this is pretty much the only original build I've built in this area. Everything else was made by just naturally generated stuff. I didn't mean to go down here. Yeah, really, this is actually quite a nice location for a woodland mansion if you think about it. You've got forest all around, you've got a tiger just there, mega tiger actually, and you've got a big lake here, prime fishing area. Yeah, front porch is leading directly onto a lake too, so you can't really go wrong with that. Over here, yeah, this is the local village. This is part of the reason why I made this as my holiday home, because there was a village here that I could use for trading and raids while I was out here. So I didn't need to go back home for all that sort of stuff. I was going to turn it into a place like Foxtown, where it has walls and stuff and like a full society and all that. But I haven't been here for so long. And I think oh no, there's still villages alive here. Yeah. I locked a few villagers in their houses just to make sure they didn't die. Oh, wait. The iron armor is from a raid I did here. That's probably what happened. That makes sense. I'll pick that up because I actually found out that having items shown across your world like that actually increases the world size. Alright, we'll do a flyover of the mansion real quick. Pretty nice spot, I must say. Roof isn't lit up, so there's all mobs spawning up here. Oh yeah, the mansion sort of cuts into a cliff face here too. Some caves and stuff around there. Must have accidentally smashed a window there or something. Alright, so I think that's all for the mansion, really. So, I'm going to start heading back now. Alright, and we are back. As I said before, I won't be showing down there because that just leads to new chunks with my old ancient debris mine. This area I use for bone milling some nether plants for building and stuff. Yeah, that's everything in the nether, yet again. And speaking of everything in the nether, I think that's also probably everything in the overworld and just in general what I want to show as well. Yeah, there's probably some things I missed. I'll go back and look, and I'll be right back with the stuff I haven't looked at. Alright, I'm back like 10 seconds later and realized that there was actually a few things I forgot to show. So this part of the video will be dedicated to just showing stuff that I forgot to show. Part one of things I forgot to show. If we come back to Chinkaku Cathedral and we walk out the front and go down the side here, there is actually an opening. If we come down here, we'll enter the mushroom cave. This isn't really anything I built, it's just something cool in this world. This cave has been here ever since I started the world. Since before the cathedral was here, it was just a hill with a cave, this cave in it. And basically what has happened is it started off with I think 2 round mushrooms, and over time these mushrooms have just spread to pretty much every single block in this cave, so I've decided to keep it this way. And I do have plans in the future to, at the end here, actually expand onto it and build like a proper mushroom cave with like giant mushrooms and stuff in it, which I think should be pretty cool. Yeah, those are the mushroom caves. Part 2, this rock spike here. This rock spike was built in 2020, whereas everything else here you see was built in about 2022 to 2023. The reason was this rock spike was originally intended to be a series of about 8 I was planning on building here, and I was going to put a shipwreck in it. And I just never got around to it. So I sort of just turned it into part of this cliff face here. Not really anything to do with things I haven't shown, but it's cool history, so I thought I should include it. Another area, and I think the final area I didn't show, is this whole area here. There is nothing out here, and that is for good reason. Essentially, whenever I do a raid, for some reason the pillagers have a habit of spawning around this area specifically. They used to spawn on the other side there, but now for some reason they love to spawn here, which is why I'm scared to sort of build anything here in case it'll get destroyed by like ravagers or overrun by villagers. Illagers, not villages. That's what I want. Yeah. This is technically part of like my land here because it's all lit up here, and I have planned on building a wall here. But I actually come to this part, even though it's so close, I come to this part so little I forgot to build the wall here. Extend it all the way across here, so silly me. I would probably remember to build here more if I didn't have another wall from Foxtown blocking this area, and maybe if I added an entrance somewhere around here to this place. But really there's like, I just don't see a point in building here. It's just so, it's not remote, it's just difficult to get to regarding like my current circumstances, like where everything is built and stuff. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. All right, we are back in the Capital District for one last time to end the video. This is the end of the world tour. I think I've gone through pretty much everything I've needed to. Um, I've talked about plans and all that. I've talked about what I'm going to do in the future in some places, what's gone on in the past. Uh, I've covered pretty much every major thing except the end. I don't think I'll ever show the end, just because of how far away the stronghold is. It's like, oh, my game's decided to freeze. There we go. Yeah, the end. It's like 1,000 blocks that way, which is a long way on Nintendo Switch. I do have buildings over there, um, but it's basically more of that just achievement sort of concentration camp type of stuff. Not concentration camp, just achievement camp stuff that I build places. Um, and the end is home to the world's worst Enderman farm. So I don't think anyone wants to see that. Um, if I'm not asking for likes and subscribers, I'm literally just doing this um, for the love of the game, you know. No, I'm just doing it because it's something that I've wanted to do for a while. Um, Mainly I'm doing it for my mates because getting them on this world is such a pain. Like when they join, it slows down the game so much to the point where they can barely play. Um, so this is basically just a way to show them around the world without having to get them onto it. But yeah, if any randoms on YouTube stumble across this, hi. Um, yeah, that's the end of the video. I don't know how to do an outro because I've never done this before. So I guess, oh, so I guess I'll be seeing. Oh, game froze again. I guess I'll be seeing everyone eventually. Bye now.